Buongiorno e benvenuti. As we saw in the previous presentation, most words end in O if they're masculine, like libro, and the plural is formed by replacing the letter O with the letter E, like libri. Feminine words, instead, like penna, end in A, and the plural is formed by replacing the letter A with the letter E. Besides the ending O and A, singular nouns can also end in E. We refer to these words as E-ending nouns. They may be masculine or feminine, and you will need to memorize their gender. Let's look at these examples. For instance, un pesce, uno studente, un giornale. All of these words end in E, and they happen to be masculine. The word classe, or torre, and notte, they also end in E, but these words are feminine. In this case, when singular words end in E, there's no way of knowing if they're masculine or feminine. You will need to memorize their gender. Now, all E-ending words end in Italian E in the plural. So, for instance, the plural of pesce, a masculine word, will be pesci. So, un pesce, let's say, tre pesci. Uno studente, in the plural, becomes due studenti. Un giornale, cinque giornali. But also feminine words, like classe, una classe, in the plural will also end in the same vowel. So it would be due classi. Una torre, in the plural, becomes tre torri. Una notte, due notti. While most E-ending words cannot be identified as being masculine or feminine, if the ending E is preceded by certain patterns, then we can actually determine if the word is masculine or feminine. Words ending in ore are always masculine, and words ending in sione or zione are always feminine. So, for instance, professore end in ore, and it's a masculine word. In this case, the advantage of recognizing the ending ore is that you won't need to memorize its gender. We know it's masculine because ore is the ending. So it's un professore, tre professori. Un colore, due colori. Un dottore, due dottori. If the word ends in zione, as we said, instead is always feminine. So it would be una stazione or una lezione. Of course, the plural of anything ending in E can only be the Italian sound E. So stazione becomes stazioni, una lezione becomes quattro lezioni, and so on and so forth. The ending sione, same thing, is always feminine, so missione would be feminine, una missione, and the plural will still be ending in Italian E. So due missioni, una televisione, tre televisioni. So let's review a little bit what we learned today. The ending for regular noun in the singular are o for the masculine and a for the feminine. If instead in the singular the word ends in e, then it could be either masculine or feminine. The plural of o is e, the plural of a is e, and the plural of e in the singular is always e. Now let's practice by placing each word in the appropriate box according to its gender and number. You can refer to the chart on the right if you forgot the pattern. Quaderno will be masculine singular because the ending is o. Sere, well, the ending e is for the most part feminine plural. Giorno, once again, masculine singular. Banana, the ending a tells us that it's feminine singular. Now, gatti, well, it could be either masculine or feminine, but for sure it has to be plural. If it's not one of the words that you studied, you assume that it's masculine. So gatti would be masculine plural. Porta, feminine singular. Pizze, well, we assume that it's feminine plural. Saliva, singular plural. Vocabolario, the ending o tells us once again that it's masculine singular. Notte, these e-ending words are the tricky one because they could be either feminine plural or singular. And if they're singular, they could be either masculine or feminine. If you remember buona notte, the buona, the ending a tells you, oh, this is a feminine word and it's singular. Stazioni, if you recall, the ending zione is always feminine, and so the plural of zione is zioni, so this is feminine plural. The ending of professore is ore, and if you recall, ore tells you that it's masculine singular. Italiani, masculine plural.